What if the infamous secretive cabal known as the Illuminati was real? On the other side of a thin cosmic veil lies a world similar to our own, but its timeline has skewed. What if, in this other world, leaders of the once secret society known as the Illuminati came out of the shadows to admit they'd been manipulating history and shaping the course of human civilization for centuries? And what if it turned out that the Illuminati wasn't the evil cabal many people had feared? What if they eventually came to operate like many other global groups with the best interests of humanity at heart to promote peace and usher in new eras of enlightenment and progress? History tells us that the Illuminati was founded in Bavaria in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, a professor of law at the University of Ingolstadt in Germany. Weishaupt had become disillusioned with the corruption and secrecy of elites in his country, so he founded the Illuminati, a new kind of organization, one that he hoped would be dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge, the betterment of humanity, and the end of tyranny. Here is where the timelines diverge. In our timeline, no one knows what happened to the Illuminati after its founding. Some say it disbanded. Others claim it carried on for years, operating in the shadows. In this otherworld timeline over the next 2 centuries, the secretive group flourished. Like a raging wildfire, it spread throughout the Western world, attracting members from all walks of life. Scientists, philosophers, artists, businessmen, and, of course, politicians. The Illuminati made kings and toppled empires. From behind the scenes, they intervened in world events, most notably picking sides in the French Revolution, the American Revolution, the Franco-Prussian War, and World War I. They played a pivotal role in the Cold War and the fall of the Soviet Union. And yes, they did, in fact, make Steve Gutenberg a star. On the night of December 31st, 1999, while most people were celebrating New Year's Eve, the leaders of the Illuminati stepped out from the shadows to reveal themselves. Most notably, Henry Butler, the heir to one of the largest publishing houses in all the world. With the support of the other leaders in the Illuminati, Butler came clean about 250 years of manipulation. He spoke of the deception they had engaged in to achieve their goals. They manipulated stock markets, influenced elections, hand-picked leaders, and they started wars to choose winners and losers for profit. And to prove this was not a ruse, under Butler's steady guidance, the Illuminati released a comprehensive history of their organization and its activities, titled The Illuminati, A Transparent History. Butler's revelation sparked a global debate. Some were outraged. The Illuminati had been toying with history for centuries without their knowledge or consent. Others were more forgiving, arguing that the Illuminati acted in the best interests of humanity. Still others were skeptical, believing that the Illuminati's transparency was all just a scheme and that they were still up to their old dirty tricks, shaping people and events behind the scenes. Enter Aaron Miller. In the small town of Rye, New York, just a stone's throw from New York City, Aaron Miller was teaching history to high schoolers when Butler revealed to everyone the dark past of the Illuminati. At first, Aaron was skeptical, but the Illuminati's history book was so convincing that he couldn't help but believe it. As a history teacher, he was shocked and appalled to learn that the Illuminati had been manipulating the world for centuries. But he was also intrigued. He wanted to learn about the Illuminati and its goals. Just as any good student of history would do, Aaron began to do his own research. He read books, articles, and interviews with former members. He attended lectures and conferences on the subject. He read Butler's book several times. The more Aaron learned about the Illuminati, the more he came to understand that this was all very complicated. Yes, they manipulated events behind the scenes for their power and profit, but sometimes they were not the evil cabal that many people feared. In fact, they were a group of intelligent, dedicated people who were not always trying to profit off conflict. Sometimes they were genuinely trying to make the world a better place. The Illuminati stepped in to end wars. They funded medical research and even helped struggling countries. Aaron decided to become a member of the Illuminati himself. He wanted to use his knowledge and skills to help the organization better humanity. As time went on, Aaron rose to prominence in the now open society. As a high-ranking member, Aaron was responsible for recruiting and training new members. He also helped to develop and implement the Illuminati's plans for the future. In 2018, Aaron entered politics, his goal being to root out any of the powerful forces that were still operating behind the scenes to manipulate the world for their profit. It took a few years, but Aaron was eventually elected a United States Senator from his home state of New York. To this day, Aaron argues that this all-new, transparent Illuminati works to create a more just and equitable society for all. Not everyone is convinced, but many have come to believe in him, seeing firsthand how this once infamous cabal had changed. Regardless of anyone's opinion of the Illuminati, the revelation had a profound impact on the world. Butler's confession forced people to question everything they thought they knew about history and the forces that have shaped humanity over the years. Only time will tell what the future holds for the Illuminati, but one thing is for sure. Whether they operate for good or for evil, the Illuminati remains a powerful force and will continue to play a weighty and sizable role in world affairs for generations to come. Stay with us as we continue to explore the fascinating landscape of alternate history. Don't forget to subscribe and join us on this extraordinary journey into the realm of what could have happened. These alternate history stories may seem far-flung, but they're the very essence of exploration. In future videos, we will examine more alternative history with a sense of wonder and ignite our curiosity about the paths not taken. We will ask what if many, many more times. Please join us on this grand adventure, and until next time, take good care of one another.